Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I have another video for you today. Today, I'd like to try to keep this one short and simple. I know most of my my videos kind of have a tendency to go over the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to do my best to kind of try to keep this one short. Something I wanted to see if we could kind of do collectively, and it's something that I've realized has helped with me massively, is the idea of looking up. Okay, and it's literal and it's figurative. So I've realized that in my sobriety, I've gotten a much better understanding and connectivity with nature. And especially at night, I find myself looking up into the stars. And if you're in a place that you don't live around a lot of nature, luckily, we all live underneath the stars. So I would implore you, when your life seems hectic and you don't really know necessarily the direction you want to take or where you should be going, at night you can kind of do this meditative exercise that has helped me a lot, and you just look up into the stars. And I've felt that that has done a lot for clearing my mind, and gazing out into the cosmos has always been a really good way that I have found to ground myself. And it always gives me a little bit better insight into my own finality and my, you know, the essence of how small I am, and in this massive existence, in this whole aspect of life, kind of helps me see more where my place is, and realize that, you know, truly anything I want to do in this life is attainable, and by staring out into space and seeing the stars, it's a way that kind of has allowed me to clear my mind and always kind of reorganize my mind in a way that has been really helpful and beneficial to me. In the figurative sense, I mean that is that through your day-to-days, it can be easy to kind of be bogged down with your responsibilities, and the more that you have on that, I feel like we rotate downwards, and we look down through life, and when we're thinking, and it just feels like the weight of responsibility and the weight of the things that we want to accomplish can seem very heavy at times. So when I say look up, I mean that in the sense that you are actually looking up in your day to day. You're not only correcting your posture, which helps with your mental state, but you are, by physically looking up, you are also metaphorically looking up. I would like to see if you guys want to do this little experiment with me, and it's that for a week or so, let's say over the next week, that at night you actually go outside and just spend a couple minutes looking up into the stars and thinking about what it is that you want to do with your life and where it is you want to go, and try to mentally map out a plan and a route that you want to take by doing that. I think that the connection with nature is a natural byproduct of becoming more connected with yourself, because ultimately we are nature. Even though we have beds and shoes and all these different things around us that don't really necessarily seem like they're from nature, we are absolutely parts of nature. And I feel like having a better connection with that gives you a lot more peace with just who you are and where you're going. Like I've said in a lot of videos, I'm not religious, but I do have a kind of interconnectivity with the world around me that I guess, is unique to me, as everyone has their own unique beliefs. But I felt the most at peace and in control of my own canoe, to say, that when I'm in the middle of like a forest or a hike or near a river, especially when I can hear the least amount of city traffic, that I just feel like everything kind of realigns and readjusts. It's almost kind of like a decompression that takes place. And I can get little aspects of that in this kind of microcosm at night, when I just take a couple minutes to reset and I stare up into the stars, and you kind of think about just like who you are and what it is that you want out of this life, and why you're doing the things that you're doing, and allow them to really kind of like melt over your mind and resonate with yourself. So it's a really good practice that I've kind of allowed myself to kind of fall into, and I wanted to share that with you guys because it has helped me massively. So please leave in the comments below what you experience over the next week of just kind of looking up. And it doesn't have to be a chore, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be something that you enjoy doing and you like to do. So, and if you live in like the inner city and you don't get a lot of like starlight because there are a lot of lights, maybe finding a place that you can go to or drive to that isn't too far from your home, and just take a couple minutes to turn the car off, maybe sit on the hood of your car and gaze up into the stars. Because as simple as it seems, and maybe even silly, it's simple things can do massive wonders for you. I mean, just even like thinking, if you have a bed that doesn't allow you to sleep right, and then you have that pain in your back, and that goes with you throughout the day, that tiny little thing of switching what you're sleeping on is a simple solution, but it offers massive results. So, trying to always stay connected to nature and the world around you. And because I also think that throughout the day we're constantly thinking so much, and we're always analyzing things and setting up hypotheticals in our mind and playing those out really quick. And so there's just a lot of this mental traffic going on. So at night, to just be able to press pause and look up and just kind of feel the universe wash over you. And then it has always at least given me more of a sense of purpose, and it has grounded me and has allowed me to know that really anything that I want to do in this world is attainable. So please let me know what your experiences are with looking up, and if it has helped you, and feel free to share anything that has helped you as well, because I'm always open to learning, and I really have grown to love this platform and the community that I'm a part of. So yeah, please like, share, subscribe, send this to anyone that you feel like it would help with. I really appreciate it. And look, I made it under 10 minutes today. So I'll see you guys all next time. And as always, stay sober.